My name is Neil Stahl, and this is my video submission for discussion board modules 8, 9, and 10. Chapters 8, 9, and 10, excuse me. The question as it was posed for our assignment. According to the text and other sources, it appears that those who cohabitate prior to marriage have a higher chance of divorce than those who don't cohabitate. Please share your views on the potential causes listed in the text. Why do you or don't you agree with the reasons given? So cohabitation, that's the first thing that I would like to speak on, the first topic I would like to speak on. In my personal opinion, I disagree with the text's perspective that it's a problem or it's an issue, right? It's hard to argue with the data that says more couples are becoming divorced that cohabitated. I can't argue with that. But I also think that this picture is being painted of cohabitation as then a negative thing and an adverse thing. And I don't think that that's true. I also believe that that's kind of supported in text even. It speaks in regard to how recent research suggests that the cohabitation effect may be weakening or disappearing for recent cohorts of married couples as cohabitation becomes a more common normative part of the relationship cycle. Manning and Cohen 2012. So this is right out of our text where it lets us know that that perspective that we had about cohabitation early on being a detriment to marriage is already something that's changing as we're becoming more aware of it and couples are becoming more used to operating in that fashion. And that makes more sense to me. I think that cohabitation in practice, not only does that make sense, but having an opportunity to get to know someone in that environment before you potentially spend the rest of your life with them, I think that also makes sense. The second topic that I wanted to touch on was singledom, that attitude that people are having or adopting more often these days in regards to just being okay being single. And in that regard, I agree with our textbook. I agree that people having an inclination to be alone, people being willing to accept being by themselves, is something that's a much more prevalent thing perhaps than it was. I think that our textbook shows specifically a graph that depicts single home households growing over the course of 1961 to 2011. So there's proof that people are just getting more okay being by themselves. And that makes sense to me. I don't think that that's such a detriment to marriage, but obviously less people are getting married if they're accepting being by themselves. So I hope to this point I've fulfilled the requirements for this assignment. As far as citing sources for anything that I used in here, I will attach that to this assignment as well. So thank you very much for your time and consideration. Have a good day.